Hope you guys are having an awesome day. I'm going to be sharing a 5 step process that I learned that's helping me and a bunch of people all over the world who want to learn digital marketing, learn how to build their income online so that they can have time freedom and enjoy time with the people they love. So, this is all about helping you if you want a way to earn an extra income from home with digital marketing. So, no physical products, no bothering friends and family, no cold calling strangers. All you need is a smartphone, an internet connection, in 2 hours a day, and you could do this from anywhere in the world. So I'm excited to be sharing this with you. My name's James Famba. I'm a dad. I live in New York City. I got started on my digital marketing journey way back in 2014. Before that, my last regular 9 to 5 job, I was getting paid $10 an hour. So I went from $10 an hour to eventually reaching a point where I'm having $10,000 months. So that's just a jump from, I know what it feels like to have a 9 to 5, want to make more money for the people I love, not know what to do, go through a moment where I didn't even have that anymore. And thanks to this field of digital marketing, having the freedom to work from anywhere in the world, right? So if you're looking for something that gives you time freedom, you have the ability to create real financial freedom. You just have to be clear about that. This is what this program is designed to help you to do, all right? So I appreciate you guys. I'm in New York City right now. I am live. I'll give you a shout out wherever you're from if you want. What I want to do is show you a quick update of what's going on inside of the program right now. And then I'm going to break down how you can have $900 days as your own boss from home. So let me flip the camera really quickly. And here, a member testimonial. Check out Joe Preston. Just 24 hours ago, she posted $900 sale yesterday. In the 90-day sprint, I got a $900 sale yesterday, and I'm so excited. It also was our wedding anniversary, so a lovely gift. I want to welcome our new member and wish you so much success. So here you have someone making a $900 sale. That's where you have the ability to have a $900 day inside of this program. Something else that I want to show you guys is we're currently having a 90-day success run where every day for 90 days straight, we get a daily video and an action step from Michelle, who's a multimillionaire, and she teaches you how to build your business every day. So here's a sneak peek, and this is what I'm gonna cover on how I've been able to hit my first $10,000 months. So if you're someone who that's been one of your goals, I'm gonna break down how I did it, reverse engineering, and I did it all on YouTube. So today's video that she launched, the day 9 of the Confidence to Cash Sprint, is about picking one platform and going all out during this next 90-day run. And here's why it's so important. So I'll give you guys a little sneak peek of what's on the inside, because if your goal is to make money online, you already know by now there's no get-rich-quick schemes, and you're tired of scams and stupid stuff. So the way that you really do this is by having the skill sets of knowing how to market and advertise. Once you have the skills, nobody can play you because you know what action steps to take, right? So I just went here to the day 9 video where it says pick one platform. It's just gonna load up. Right now, the internet does move faster than that. I can't control when things like this happen. When you're live, anything happens. So it is loading. Here we go. So look, you can see today, it's a simple 8-minute video, but it's gonna have an action step. So what makes the Legacy Builders program different and not another online course is that when you're a member, you have daily guidance. Online courses, they sell you information and then you got to figure it out on your own. Inside of this program, when you're a member, you don't have to pay monthly to be an active member. You only pay one time for whatever your digital product is, but you get ongoing support and guidance. And once again, this video was created by a multi-millionaire. So you're not learning from somebody who's just making up stuff. You're learning from somebody who got the results. So imagine having a multi-millionaire help you build your business every day. So I gotta respect the product, but I'll show you a sneak peek. If you can hear it, let me know if you can hear it. Can you hear it? Let me get a yes if you can hear it, or a no if not. All right, so I'll pause it, but pretty much she shares how she became a self-made millionaire by focusing on one platform. All right, and that's going to be a core of what I'm sharing with you today. If you want to learn how you can have $900 days working on just creating content on YouTube. All right, so a bit about me, guys. My name's James. Here, this is a little backstory of mine. I hit my first six figures years ago. This was a company that interviewed me when I crossed over the $70,000 mark. Shout outs to Jeff, right? So back in the day, so I've made thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars online. This company, they're still around. There was a point where they did a compensation plan switch. So they changed the comp plan. It got to a point where it was different. They weren't paying the same. So a lot of people left and I had to figure out what to do. So I found a program where anytime you sell a product, you get paid the same day. So back in 2021, right, guys, I've made money online, so I'm not new to this, but just showing you what's possible with the instant payout business model. So back in 2021, I found another program where you can earn $300 commissions, $150 commissions, and $50 commissions. I bought the $300 package on the 15th. I got my website set up on the 15th. You see, hello, James, your complete website. Thanks to the power of YouTube and being willing to build a following, guys. Check it out. The very next day after getting my website set up, I made my first sale, $100. On the second day, look, on the 17th, 3 people bought the $300 package. I had a $900 day from something I paid $300 one time for. I went on, and I'm not gonna keep showing this. No one's a dollar sign, but just showing some proof. But you can see these dates. Look, on the 21st, 300, 150, 300, a $750 day. On the 22nd, 300, 300, right? So I went on to create thousands of dollars, but I was able to have access to my money every time that I made a sale. So this business model gives you the ability to earn same day payouts. So the daily pay business model, it doesn't guarantee that you make money every day, right? This is not a get rich quick scheme. The daily pay business model just means anytime you make a sale, you get access to your money right away. So thanks to this blueprint, the Legacy Builders program, in my first 30 days, remember I have experience though, guys, but in my first 30 days of becoming a legacy builder, I purchased the top product package where I can earn $900 commissions. You see, we had a member make a $900 sale, right? In 30 days, I made $12,600. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, these are like wall arts. I appreciate that, right? See that? Both matching. I'm gonna get a whole bunch more like entrepreneur vibes just to inspire my audience. So I appreciate you so much. And now I wanna break down the 5-step process that I learned on how to create $900 days working only 2 hours a day from home. So if you're at home and you're looking for something to do online, maybe this could be something that you could see yourself possibly doing inside the community. You get all the support and all the guidance that you need. Said, do you cuss? You know, really quickly, I'm a grown up now, and there's been times when I've been upset and I wasn't able to control my anger. Nobody's perfect, but understanding that's not the way to be. It's not something that I'm proud of if I get angry and do. So it's not something that I'm just being honest. So what I focus on is just leading with integrity and just being who I am, right? So from leading from a high point of view, no, that's not you don't want to have to cuss just to get your point across. You don't have to, right? You can use words to get your point across that mean what you're aiming to say. Said you got a new sub. Wow, thank you so much, Amanda. Right? You could say things and mean what you say without having to be derogatory, especially for no reason at all. But I'm not perfect, so I do my best to do my best. All right, so let's get into the 5-step process. And if you want to learn how our program works, I have the website link in the description of this live. And I want to get to the first step of how you can get paid same day payouts online without the hype. So the first thing is there's a business model called master resale rights. The pros and cons, all right? Affiliate marketing, you can join companies for free and you can promote their products and services and you earn a small percentage. So like you can join Best Buy's affiliate program and maybe you can sell a flat screen TV for them. You didn't have to make the flat screen TV, but if you sell it, you get paid 10%, right? So it's free for you. You're not gonna, they don't teach you how to make sales, but if you do sell a product through your link, you'll earn 10%. So affiliate marketing, a lot of these platforms are free. But if you wanted a way to get paid way more money and have access to your money instantly anytime you make a sale, there's something called master resale rights. And this is where you pay for your program one time. You buy the product and service, whatever it is, right? But you pay for it one time. You never have to pay for it again. But now you have the ability to sell the product, but you keep 100% of the money. And anytime you do make a sale, you're getting paid directly from your customer. So this is how you have the ability to earn instant payouts. So I hope that makes sense without the hype, because if someone doesn't say it clearly, instant payouts may sound like, hey, you join this thing and immediately you make money, right? Thank you so much, right? So it's not like you join something and you immediately make money. There's no schemes like that. And you have to be careful of people who try to make things sound like that, because then they just want your money and then they leave you discouraged. The instant payout business model just means anytime you get a customer, you get access to your money instantly. So it is one of the best ways to build up your cash flow. If you're a parent, I'm a dad, and there's a lot of parents in our program. Hey, what's up, James Journey? I remember you from yesterday. So if you're a parent, let's say you have bills that you need to pay by Thursday, and your job doesn't pay you until 2 weeks later. If you were promoting a business or a product online where if you made a sale today, they don't pay you until 2 weeks later, it doesn't help you get that bill covered. But if you were promoting something where you had the master resale rights, so is a job application feel like, no, this is the beauty of digital marketing, is that all you have to do is join a program and then you can build yourself up. You don't have to wait for a job interview. You have freedom. This is why so many people love it. But with freedom comes responsibility, because you do have to hold yourself accountable every day to do the actions required to build your business, right? So the pros and cons is you have freedom, but you have to be willing to hold yourself accountable with the freedom. So this is why I love the program that I'm sharing with you guys now, because we get daily guidance from a multimillionaire. Her name is Michelle. She made $6 million in 2.5 years. Me and her were in the same business before. I made $70,000 in it. Because see, I'm not new online, right? I made $70,000, but she made $1 million. So everybody was like, yo, what is she doing? So when she made her own program, I joined it because I wanted to learn her strategies. I also wanted to make money as well, right? We have to be honest. I wanted to make money as well. And with her program, it's education based. We get access to a private community. There's over 56,000 of us. Can you do this if you're still? Yeah, you could. There's people who have full-time jobs doing this. You can do it all from your smartphone. It doesn't have to get in the way of anything you're doing. And when I break down, like the way we learn a 2-hour workday strategy, so you're able to knock out all of your income producing activities and still have time freedom. So we have stay-at-home moms who do this and around their schedule. We got dads who do this. There's people who work 9 to 5s, doctors. I have someone who got started with me. They have a pest control business. They do this. People who just want to be able to build a passive income online. So some people love their job and they still do this on the side. Like there's a music teacher. She loves doing music, like teaching kids. But those jobs sometimes don't pay enough. So it's like she loves her job, but she still wants to make a little bit of more money, and she could do this right from her smartphone. So it's something you could do from your phone. Yeah, so that's why I'm breaking it down, because there's so many scams and schemes out there that people have to know what you know what I mean? So that people have to know like what they're getting into before they even get started. So even this program, we're called the Legacy Builders Program, and we're in the e-learning niche. So it's 100% online based. Yeah, you know what I mean? And the reason why This is why the way I share our program, before I even get into the money, and I showed proof of results, but when people think of making money online, because of the just whole term making money, it's like, all right, well, where is this making money coming from? Like, you know what I mean? Like, no one's really clear about it. People just jump around and parade that they're making money. So it's like you have to break down. So that's why even the 5-step process that we learn is step number 1. So I'll get into the 5-step process, right? Step number 1 is that you have to sell something. If you're gonna make money online, you have to have something to sell. A product, it could be a physical product or a digital product, a physical service or a digital service. But you have more room to grow and scale up when you sell a digital product. Does the money go into my card? When anytime you make a sale, you get paid instantly to however you want to get paid. So online, you got to have some sort of payment processor. Like I use PayPal. The reason why I use PayPal is because with real business, right? Let's say you want to have a real business. Like I know people like side hustles, but it feels like a grind. So let's say you wanted something long term. You want to use a payment processor that tracks everything for you. So even at the end of the year with tax purposes, like my business PayPal account, they do the 1099s for me. So it's really smooth where it's like, all right, every month you made this amount, you can just print it out. You know, so when you want to have a real legit business, it's good to use one of these payment processors that track everything for you. So I'd recommend use PayPal, and it's free to create a PayPal account. And inside our program, we even show you how to create a business PayPal account the right way so that when you're earning commissions with digital products, there's no problems with it. You know what I mean? So our program is real step by step. That's why Michelle made $6 million, right? PayPal, yup. Because, especially because it's tracking your earnings. Like there's other good platforms out there. Like some people want to use Cash App, some people use Stripe. But like as an example, with Stripe, when you get paid, you don't have access to your money right away. You got to wait 2 days later. But with PayPal, when you get paid, you have access to your money instantly. So like, I'll show you what I mean. And I'm not trying to show off results, but like, I'll show you one of like the $900 commissions. And you'll see the day somebody got started with me, they bought the $900 package, I immediately earned $900. Now PayPal takes their processing fee, but it's still like instant cash, you know what I mean? And it's because of the master resale rights business model. The reason why I love helping people earn with this kind of business model, because it's not a get rich quick scheme. People just got to know. The first time I had my first $1,000 day, it was with a company that paid you once every 2 weeks. So when you made a sale, somebody had to go through a 7-day free trial first. And then if they stayed on day 8, then they would get charged, and then you would get paid a week later. But when you make a sale, you see it in your back office, right? So I made this $1,000 sale. I was so happy, telling my wife, making promises to her what I was gonna do when I finally got the money. I'd be logging into my back office every day, just happy to see that $1,000. On day 6, I logged into my back office, saw a negative sign. My heart dropped so bad, like immediate headache. I'm like, yo, how am I even gonna tell my wife this after I was just making all these promises, the bills that I was gonna pay, now I'm not gonna be able to do that. And it wasn't because it was a fake business, but it's because you had to wait 2 weeks later before you got paid. You know what I mean? So from that moment, I'm like, forget that. I want a business model where you make a sale today, you get paid today. So that's all it is. You still have to do the work and know how to build your business and get customers. But the beauty of the master resale rights business model is anytime you do get a customer, they pay you directly how you want to get paid. You know, so yeah, that's just something that I love. Like it's to me, it's just a much better way to do your thing. So like, here's just one, because I'm not trying to like show off or anything. Income disclaimer, right? Sometimes the reason why people will think things are scams is if people try to overdo it with the showing of the money. So this is just so you see the concept. So you can see here, look, I went back June 6th. You see Friday, June 6th. You see, congratulations, you just made a new sale, $900. So when I made that sale on June 6th, you'll see here, wait, let me click, let me find it. Is this it right here? Let me go PayPal. Just gotta respect privacy. All right, so you can see here, look, notification from PayPal. Hello, James. You received a $900 payment, and you see up there Friday, June 6th, right? So just imagine anytime you make a sale, you get access to your money instantly. It's not like a job where you got to wait 2 weeks later. So like, look, you can see that person, they paid me at 6:44. So when they paid me at 6:44, I immediately had $900 in my PayPal account at 6:44. Now, PayPal does take their processing fee, but it was a high 800 and something. And then the beauty of using PayPal, once again, is that you can send your money straight to your account. So that was just one sale. And just once again, you could see in our program, we get daily guidance and mentorship to help us build our business. So the first step, yo, I need money for a lowrider. You could definitely do it. I have someone who got started with me. His name is Tony. He's 61 years old. The most money now I'm gonna show you this, and I appreciate you. I'm not trying to flex, but so you could see, I'll show you where he made $10,000 in 1 month last year. He got started with me in this program, right? So if you are looking for a way to make money online, I know it's like you got to be careful who you work with, but I love helping my people win. And I go live on my YouTube channel here every day at 11 to 12. So you see it's 11:22. I'll be here tomorrow at 11. So you can always catch me live if you have any questions. And I learned this from inside the program because Michelle's a millionaire. So part of our 2-hour workday, how we get our work done, is when you have an online business, the reason why it's hard for some people to grow is because they don't really create time blocks where it's just about building their business. They try to just put it in the pockets of their life when in reality, you already have a daily routine, right? You could have a job that you do. You have your favorite TV show. You have your schedule of kind of when you go hang out and what you like to do after you get off of work and when you go from home. And if you're gonna build if you're gonna build an income online, if you're gonna build your business, you have to treat it with like the same respect as like going to work. So if you go to work from 4 to 8, you know you go to work from 4 to 8. You know what actions to do from 4 to 8. If you have an online business, you want to treat it the same way where you block off time just for your business. So for me, as an example, I go live for 1 hour from 11 to 12, and I also create 3 pieces of content from 10 to 11. So I get my 2-hour workday done from 10 o'clock to 12, and then I just let my automated system do the rest of the work for me for the rest of the day. That's part of having structure that helps you know how to grow your business. So this is all of the kind of things we learn inside of the program that I'm a part of. The 2-hour workday is what gives you structure, because every single day, whenever you decide what time frame you'll block off for your business, you're able to actually monitor your own growth, if that makes sense. Because it's like, all right, I know from 10 to 12, I'm gonna work my business. So if tomorrow, if I don't do anything from 10 to 12, then I'm like, I can say, all right, at 1 o'clock, I could look back at my time like, yo, from 10 to 12, did I do anything to work my business? If not, all right, the day's not over, but I can do something now. You see that? So having a time block is part of what makes you building your income real. If that makes sense, let me get a yes in the comments, right? And I'm gonna show you Tony, who got started with me, making $10,000 in a month. And because you said, you need money for your lowrider, I'm just gonna assume you're telling the truth, right? Truth tellers, action takers, money makers. So I'm gonna show you Tony was able to buy himself a Range Rover because of this program, right? So check it out. Step 1 to making money online is you have to have something to sell. It could be a physical product or a digital product. What I sell is digital products, and I'm doing something called master resale rights, where I paid for somebody else's program. So I can't change anything up about it. But because I paid for someone else's program, I'm allowed to sell their program, and anytime I make a sale, I get to keep all of the money. They still do all of the training. They still do all of the education. So it's a quick way that you could start your business, because I don't have to make the product myself. I don't have to be tech support. I don't have to create the live trainings and the webinars. I didn't have to create the private community, but it's like I have a whole staff with me. So that's the cool thing about this digital product, all 100% online based. So here, check it out. Let me show you Tony. This is inside the group. Check out Tony. This was last year. So this program that I'm sharing with you, it has been around. I got started last year. Another thing is, if you want something that's gonna last long term, it can't be some get rich quick scheme. I know some people get attracted to, hey, this is brand new. But what you realize is it doesn't matter if something is brand new if you don't know how to make sales, if you don't know how to get traffic, if you don't know how to connect with the right people. You know what I'm saying? And then especially if there's no social proof, then it makes it hard to sell. So this program, since I got started last year, there's been over 120 six-figure earners created, meaning people who made over $100,000. It's worldwide. So, you know, in other countries, the United States, you know, the US dollar is worth more. So in South Africa, there's 26 self-made millionaires because of this program. There's a person who made a $900 sale, and they were showing when they convert $900 into South African Rand, it's like $15,000 in their money. You know what I mean? So the South Africans who became multimillionaires, it just means in United States money, they made over six figures as well, but converting in their money, they became millionaires. But anyway, look, this is Tony last year. $900 ding tonight. I'm in shock. 10K for May. I did it. I made $900 while on vacation in Cancun. That sale put me at 10K so far for May. I'm so excited, y'all. I'm 60 years old and I'm not tech savvy. The most I ever made online in 1 month is only 500 bucks. That's it. If I can do this, so can you. Here's my advice. Follow the process, not the money. If you focus on the process daily, the money will come. I absolutely love this community. Now, remember what I said, guys, the community is what's important. Your environment matters. But you can see here, everybody congratulating him. And when it gets to where I gave him a congratulations, you can see me right here. I said, so proud of you, Tony, big congrats. So you see James Famba, and not to flex, but just so you see that's really me. Look, you can see when I made $900, you see, hello, James Famba, right? So that's really me. Once again, guys, I know how it is online. But look, you can see I said, so proud of you, Tony, big congrats. And he said, James, thanks, bro, for introducing me to this amazing program. So that's 100% proof right here that one of my personal referrals, someone who was 60 years old at the time, by following this blueprint inside this community, he was able to hit a $10,000 month when the most he ever made online before was only, what I was gonna say, was only $500, all right? So what I wanted to do was pull up this because I saw you, Amanda, you said you wanna get enough for a lowrider. I wanna show you that people are able to do that. So Tony, once again, I wanna show you this. He was able to gift himself with a new car because of the money that he's earned with this program. So he had that $10,000 month, but we still get daily support and guidance. Right now, this is me. I'm just pulling this up because one of his testimonials is right here. And check this out, right? If you were serious about getting a new car, because of the money that he made in this program, look at what he did. Look, $2,400 this week, $4,600 for the month in a new car. This program and community is amazing. I have generated over 30K since joining in January 2024. I was hoping I could make $500 a month when I joined DGC. I'm 60 years old and I'm not tech savvy. If I can do this, so can you. This program has been so good to me and my family. I purchased me an early birthday gift. Check it out. So with the money that you earn here, this is about you being able to create a freedom lifestyle. You see that? So you could get yourself a lowrider. You could get yourself a lowrider here. Look, he got himself a nice Range Rover. When I made my first $12,000 in 30 days, right? That's what's possible with this program. My top selling package, the top selling program, you see the $900 commissions. Back to master resale rights. This program, there's 4 educational packages. There's a program called the Launchpad. It's $100 one time and a $39 website fee. If you own the Launchpad, you learn how to launch your business into profit. The company makes you your website, so you get an automated system. That's called our Freedom Machine. But with the Launchpad, you can earn unlimited $100 payments. So anytime somebody buys the Launchpad from you, they pay you $100 instantly. And that can be as many times. This is not MLM. My daughter's playing video games. It's not MLM. So let's say you own the Launchpad, $139 one time, right? Would you be willing to take $139 one time if you had the ability to earn unlimited $100 commissions? Because with the Launchpad product, anytime you sell it, you get paid $100. If you made 2 sales, you made $200. You made 3 sales, that's $300. And anytime you do make a sale, just like I showed you with the 900, when I make a sale, it's instant. It's the same with the 100. So we have the Launchpad product in our community. No monthly fees. And once again, this is not MLM. So if you only bought the Launchpad, right? Let's say you own the Launchpad. When the company makes your website for you, it only has the Launchpad on it. So you never have to worry about somebody buying something that you don't own and then it's your hard work, but somebody made money off you. It's not like that. Whatever you own is the only thing on your website. The reason why we have 4 different educational packages is because all big businesses, they never have a one size fits all. Even restaurants, as an example, you can go to a restaurant and they're gonna have their meals where you could get the chicken tenders and the fries and it's affordable. And then they're gonna have the steak and shrimp where it costs more money. Or if you go to like Nike, I love Nike sneakers. You could get a pair of cross trainers for like $90. You could get a pair of Air Maxes for $160. You could get a pair of like Jordans for $200, right? It's never a one price fits all. Even Mercedes-Benz, because once again, with clarity, if people aren't clear, then they'll feel like, well, is that a pyramid? And it's not that. Like, you wouldn't go to the Mercedes-Benz dealership and think that they're a pyramid because they have the C class. But if you wanted a better quality car, you could get the S class, and it's gonna cost more than the C class. But if you're a CEO, maybe you want something that shows, no, I got the money. I want something high quality. You could get the Maybach. You see that? So all big businesses have different price points. So our program, we have different price points. So it's not a one size fits all. And also because it's about helping you make money online, everybody lives a different lifestyle. Somebody who lives in New York City wants to make more money than somebody who may live in Ohio, even as far as just living a comfortable lifestyle. Somebody who lives, and I don't know how much it costs to live in Ohio, but as an example. So like, let's say somebody who lives in like North Dakota, maybe for you to live an amazing lifestyle, you only need to make $3,000 a month. You don't need to hit 10K months. None of that flashy stuff matters. If you were able to make an extra $3,000 a month, you would be good, right? Well, inside our program, if you owned the $100 package, it would only take you 30 sales to make $3,000 in a month. 100 times 30 is 3,000. Now, maybe you feel like, 30 sales is a lot. We have our passive daily pay blueprint product. It's a $300 package. Anytime you make a sale, you get paid $300. The passive daily pay blueprint product, it teaches, this is what I love about it, all right? So even if you see here, I shared some of my story. I'm a dad, I live in New York. I got into digital marketing to take care of my family better. The passive daily pay blueprint product, it teaches you how to incorporate your story in your marketing because that's where you connect with people. Another reason why people would think things are scams is if you just come out of the blue like, hey, I have a way to make $900. People are like, uh-oh, here we go. But if you know how to create content that connects with your perfect customer, as an example, I love helping providers. I can say something like, as a dad, I know how it feels when you got to stay up late and you're thinking about how you're going to pay the bills and create a better lifestyle for the people you love. Imagine if you were able to work from your smartphone and in just 2 hours a day of putting in actions, you had the ability to earn an extra $100, $300, $600, up to $900 instant payout commissions. Ever since I found this program, I've been able to learn how to brand myself. I learned how to market better. I've learned how to build a targeted email list, and I get the master resale rights. So if I like the education, I could share it with other people. I love the education, so I share it with other people. And now, anytime I make a sale, I get 100% commissions and instant payouts. So if you're a provider and you're looking for a way to make money online and you want something you could get started fast where you don't have to go to another 9 to 5, comment Blueprint, and I'm gonna send you the same details that are helping me and thousands of people in our community have $900 days. Comment Blueprint. That's an example. I just did that off the top, but that's an example of learning how to create relatable content where you talk to your perfect customer. So stay-at-home moms are excellent at this, where a stay-at-home mom, their conversation will be more like, I know how it feels when you want to just stay at home with your babies. The world is already crazy. You don't want to even send them to daycare. So picture if you can make money from home and spend time with your family. I found a blueprint that shows you how to work just 2 hours a day from your smartphone, and you have the ability to earn up to $900 a customer instant payouts. So if you want to stay at home with your babies and still make an extra income, comment stay at home for details. You see, I'm going off the top, but this is what I learned in the program. So we teach you the key to making real money online is you got to have the skill sets. There's no get rich quick schemes. And that's why it makes you not know who to trust, because everybody's going to smile and make it seem like they made all this good money and it was easy. But if you've tried before, you know that as soon as you get started, you immediately sometimes are like, uh-oh, okay, now what do I do? Okay, what do I do next? Okay, what do I do next? It wasn't all bubble gums like their video portrayed it to be. You see what I'm saying? So this is why our program, you get step by step by step by step guidance. When we say all you need to do is be coachable, what that means is just be willing to watch the videos that Michelle created, because she shows you step by step how to build your business with the same strategies that she used to make $6 million. So all I'm doing is following her strategies. I did not market my business this way before. I had my own results. I was online since 2014. I made 6 figures on my journey. But when I decided to become a legacy builder, one, I passed a certification test and I became a certified reseller. If you want to make money online selling digital products, it's getting to the point where it's not like back 2 years ago where people were still like, oh, is this stuff real? Now, there's so many people who are looking for ways to make money online. And a big part of that is because of the pandemic. There's so many people who are looking for a way to make money online. It's kind of awkward if a person doesn't have some sort of side income where it's online based, because everybody's attention is on the internet. There's 5 billion people on social media. And on average, the average person spends 2.5 hours a day consuming content on a social media platform. So imagine if you have something to sell and you know that there's 5 billion people on social media, and on average, they spend 2 hours a day consuming content. Our 2-hour workday is about us spending 2 hours of our day creating content for people to consume, and that content leading to our products and services so that we can make money and we're helping people. You know, so back to the 5-step process. Step 1 is to promote a digital product. You have a wider customer base because there's 5 billion people on social media. Number 2 with promoting a digital product is, as far as inventory goes, you only have to pay for your inventory one time. If we had a t-shirt business, right? We would have to go find a location, and then we'd have to find a vendor. We'd have to buy a whole bunch of white t-shirts. We'd have to go sell the t-shirts, stack up the money, go back, buy more white t-shirts, sell it, go back, buy more. You know, with most businesses that have the reseller business model, you buy your inventory, you sell it for a profit, then you got to go buy your inventory and do it again. The beauty of a digital product and master resale rights is you buy your inventory only once. But because it's digital, you can resell it unlimited times. And everyone that buys your digital product, they're all getting exactly what they wanted. So a way to describe digital products to make it easy for you to understand is think about a regular book and an ebook, right? We're entrepreneurs here. So if you take the book, Think and Grow Rich, it's an entrepreneur book. How do you get the value from it? When you buy that physical book, you got to open up the pages and read the pages. If you bought Think and Grow Rich, the ebook, how do you get the value from that ebook? You would have to log into your mobile device and you'd have to go through the information, whether it's watching the videos or reading it. So you would still get the same exact value from Think and Grow Rich, the physical book, as you would get from Think and Grow Rich, the ebook. So when you understand that, That's why I chose the e-learning industry. We're selling digital products that teach people what to do. If you understand the concept of buying a book that teaches you what to do, you would understand the concept of a digital product is going to teach you what to do. You just have to be willing to watch the videos that teach you what to do. And because that can get boring, what makes our program different is just like how Michelle gives you the daily video with the action step, the videos are all easy to digest. So like a 5-minute video with an action step, learn and earn. Our program is a learn and earn program. All right, so we have the $300 package where you can make $300 commissions. Let's say you wanted to earn a 6-figure income. Your goal is to make $100,000 in a year. One of the ways you could do that is even with our $300 program, knowing that it's possible to make $300 from one sale, right? I know I'm showing you guys some results. Nobody's a dollar sign, and I'm only showing you this to illustrate what's possible, right? Not to entice you or anything, but if you want to make money online, imagine being able to earn instant payouts of $100, $300, $600, and $900. My old job, I used to get paid $1,600 a month. So for me to make more money than I used to make at my old job, working from home, because I own the $900 package, if I make just 2 sales in a month, 900 plus 900 is $1,800. That's more than I made at my old job. So part of this training is step 1. The things that are going to help you make your online business real for you is number 1, block off time. We learned the 2-hour workday. So 10 a.m. to 12 is when I do my 2-hour workday. I create my 3 pieces of content from 10 to 11. And then from 11 to 12, I go live on my YouTube page. The rest of the day, my content is leading people to my automated system where it helps me build my email list. So I'm getting leads in my business, and my automated system explains the program. But what I want to show you is this really quickly, all right? And nobody's a dollar sign. If you want to learn more about the program, comment ready and I'll get the info to you. But you can see here, this is just one. When someone bought the $300 package from me, you see, hello, James Famba. I made $300 straight to PayPal. So what I was going to share is, if your goal was to make $100,000 in a year, all right, there's no guarantee of income, but if your goal was to make $100,000 in a year, if you go to a calculator, and I'll do it for you, because this is why this program's cool. Keep in mind, there's no monthly fees. So if you got started today, you're only investing in yourself one time, and you're getting the education you need. You're getting a done-for-you digital business with 4 digital products, so you have 4 income streams. You're gonna get an automated system that helps you build your business on autopilot, and then you're gonna learn how to build your business working only 2 hours a day. All right, so that's what you get with our program. Keep that in mind. I showed you one $300 commission, right? What I wanna do is I wanna go to a calculator. I wanna go to 100,000, and I'm gonna divide that by 365. Okay, so check this out, guys. This is how you avoid getting scammed, and you set your own clear goals. So I'm gonna flip the camera. You see here, let's say your goal was to make $100,000 in a year, and that's your personal goal. So you know there's not many jobs that pay you 100K in a year. It would have to be your business, something that you did outside of a 9-to-5. Can we agree to that? Without any trickery, if you wanted to make 100,000 in a year, it's gonna have to be from a business or just something outside of a 9-to-5. So cool. So check it out. Let's divide 100,000. There's 365 days in a year. So when we divide 100,000 by 365, we get $273.97, right? So if you wanted to make $100,000 in a year, you would have to learn or know how to make $273 a day, right? Let's just round it off to $274 a day. Now, how can you make $274 a day? How? What job, right? When I was getting paid $10 an hour, I only made $40 a day when I worked 4 hours. And if I worked an 8-hour shift, I only made $80 a day. So how would you make $273 in a day? And then how can you do it daily if your goal was to really make $100,000 in a year, right? Well, check it out. What if you owned a business where anytime you made a sale, you got paid $300 from one customer? Now, without any hype, but just doing the real numbers, without any hype, but just doing the real numbers. If you have the ability to make $300 from one sale, if you were to make just one sale a day, there's 365 days in a year. 300 times 365 equals $109,500. So once again, there's no guarantee of income with this program. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme, but you're gonna learn how to build your business online, working only 2 hours a day. And you have the ability to earn $100 commissions. You have the ability to earn $300 commissions. So I showed you just one of my $300 commissions. And if your goal was to make $100,000 in a year, if you made just one $300 sale a day, that's what's possible. So it's not a guarantee of results. It's not a guarantee of income. But how cool is it? Think about this really quickly. Most likely you've bought something around this price point before. Maybe you've bought a video game console before, right? I love my PlayStation. My daughter got a Oculus Rift. Sometimes people buy nice name brand clothing. I have jewelry. I've bought jewelry. Like my diamond earrings are more than $700. So the average person has spent more than $300 on an item before. But how cool is it to know that you own something where if you made just one sale a day, just one of these, right? And there's no guarantee of income, but you see, hello, James, a $300 sale. Knowing that if you made just one sale a day, that would equal $109,500. That's what's possible when you have your own digital products-based business. So it's about setting clear goals. Number one, block off time that you focus on doing the income-producing activities. And inside our program, we teach you how to build your business using social media. So the income-producing activities is content creation, and you have guidance with that. So block off time that you focus on just building your business. Step number two is identify your perfect customer, right? And set clear goals. That's what I wanted to say. Because if you don't want to get scammed online, then you don't want to fall for anybody's hype of what, hey, you're going to do this. You need to set your own clear goals so you know for sure what you want to make. So I showed you that $300 commission also because, as an example, if somebody had a goal of making $3,000 in a month, remember here we can earn 100, 300, 600, and 900. If you wanted to make $3,000 in a month selling a $100 product, you need 30 sales. 100 times 30, 3,000. It's doable. But if you're selling a $300 product, if your goal is to make $3,000 in a month, you only need to make 10 sales. It's much easier to make 10 sales than it is to make 30 sales. You see that? 300 times 10 is 3,000. Now we also have our digital mastery product. This is a $600 package. Anytime somebody buys digital mastery from you, you get paid $600. So I'm gonna pull up one of my digital mastery commissions. Income disclaimer, there's no guarantee of income, but we teach you exactly how to build your business online. All right, so I'm only showing you that I'm getting results, not to flex, but so you see a real life example of what's possible. And I have been online for years, so if you do get started with me, you can always connect with me for that one-on-one guidance. That's my action taker bonus for people who get started with me and go all in. You can always connect with me for that one-on-one, and I can teach you how to build your business using YouTube. I made all of these sales that I'm showing you using YouTube. So here, this is just one. Once again, No one's a dollar sign, but you see hello James Famba, you received a $600 payment. So this is for digital mastery. Anytime you make a sale of digital mastery, you get paid $600. So you see that? Now I'm going to the calculator again, because this is what's possible when you can earn $600 commissions. If you made just one sale a day, there's 365 days in a year. If you were able to make just one sale a day, $600 times 365 is an extra $219,000 in a year. Imagine how your life looks if you make an extra $219,000 in a year. I have the link in the description. Look, $600. Anytime someone buys digital mastery from you, your customer pays you $600 directly. So you see, I earn straight to my PayPal account. Here's the math on that again. There's no monthly fees. Digital mastery is $639 one time. When you own digital mastery, you automatically also own the $300 passive daily pay blueprint, and you also automatically own the $100 launchpad. So if you bought the $600 program inside our community, you get 3 income streams immediately. So you can earn unlimited $100 commissions anytime someone buys the launchpad product from you. You can earn unlimited $300 commissions anytime somebody buys the passive daily pay blueprint product from you. And you can earn unlimited $600 commissions anytime somebody buys the digital mastery product from you. Now, our top selling package, and this is the package that I got, is called the Legacy Builders Program. With the Legacy Builders Program, you get 4 income streams. So you can earn unlimited $100 commissions, $300, $600, and $900. I already showed you guys one of my $900 commissions, but I'll show you it again just so you see. I've earned on all of those packages. So I paid for the $900 package one time, $900 plus a $39 website fee. But as you see here, I showed you a $100 commission. I showed you a $300 commission. I showed you a $600 commission. That's already $1,000 earned. So that would be me already making my money back, right? So I'll show you just one PayPal payment again that you guys already seen. So you can see that right there is already $1,900. So when you buy the $900 package, you're getting a value of $1,900 because you can sell all of the digital products. So you see a PayPal payment, hello James Famba, 900, right? So I'm not trying to overdo it, but guys, you see what's possible. So now here, let me go to the calculator. Imagine if you can make $900 from one sale. This is what's possible. Let's clear the calculator. It's not a guarantee of results, but you see here, I made $900 from one customer. There's no limit on how big you can be. This is why it's important for you to set your own clear goals. But check it out. If you made just one sale a day, there's 365 days in a year. 900 times 365 would equal $328,500. Imagine being able to make an extra $300,000 in a year just because you were able to make one sale a day. Now, I'm a keep it real person. Every day is different. So I don't make a sale every day. This is why, if you want to be able to create a freedom lifestyle, it's important to go all in on your business and own something where you can get paid a lot of money from just one sale. Because then you don't need to make a sale every day in order to create an amazing income. Inside of our community, and I'll do this, I'll show you this. Here's what I mean, and I appreciate you. You see where Tony, who's my personal referral, was able to buy his car? Here's what I'll do. This is what I'll show you. When you can earn $900 from one sale, I'm gonna type in $2,700 day. See right here? This is from people who made 3 sales in one day. So you don't wanna limit yourself, all right? When I type in $2,700 day in the search, immediately you start seeing where people in the win section share when they experienced making 3 sales in one day. So look at Ashley. So once again, is this a get rich quick scheme? No. Is it possible to make $900 in one day? Our top selling package, you see here, you get paid $900 from one customer. So what happens if you make 3 sales in one day? 900 times 3 is $2,700. So look at Ashley. Imagine this being you from starting a business with no monthly fees and you get daily support. Look at Ashley, $2,700 day. I still can't believe $2,700 days are possible. $15,600 for the week. Look at David, $2,700 day. Check out Travis, $2,700 day. Super excited. Yesterday, I had a $2,700 day. And why? No trickery. Was able to sell 3 digital legacy builders in one day. You guys see that? You see that? How did he make $2,700 in one day? He made 3 sales. This right here. He made 3 sales in one day. If you have a smartphone, an internet connection, social media, and you're willing to be coachable for 2 hours a day, you have the ability to earn unlimited $100 commissions, $300 commissions, $600 commissions, as well as $900 commissions straight to your account. No middleman touching your money. So you see that, guys? Look at Vince, putting customers in position to win. $2,700 day. There's no guesswork. 3 sales. Look at Bishop, another $2,700 day. This program has been around since last year. Look at Ashley, $2,700 day. This is one of my favorite testimonials because Funky, she got started with me. So here, this is one of my personal referrals, right? Funky T, she got started with me in this program. She purchased the $900 product package. Here you can see in July this year, she said closed 3 legacy builder sales today. That's $2,700 in one day from one product I didn't even have to create. Thank you, Michelle. Dr. Funky got started with me. So this is one of my personal referrals who had a $2,700 day. So our top package, you get paid $900 from one sale. This means that she made 3 of these in one day. Instant payouts anytime you earn. So imagine being able to have a $2,700 day. This is the same program that helped me be able to make $12,000 in just 30 days. Sneak peek, I don't really show lifestyle stuff because I'm more about action steps and education. But because of the business, this couch, I bought this couch. This was a long couch, like $700 and something. But because of the money I made with the program, we needed to get our floors fixed. I was able to spend $1,800 to get our floors fixed. My wife likes to go to cool events and like wrestling and stuff. These I have like, she got to meet a bunch of people and get their autograph. So like that's Drew McIntyre autograph. That's Cody Rhodes autograph. She met Jey Uso autograph. She got X-Pac's autograph. She's gone to concerts and all of these things. These are the things that I always wanted to do as a dad. Like, you know, I want to be that cool dad. I don't want to be the boring dad that doesn't have fun with his family. So what I love about having an online business is that this gives you the ability to have your time freedom. And all you got to do is be willing to hold yourself accountable for 2 hours a day. So our top selling package, you have the ability to earn $900 a sale. And when you become a legacy builder, you also have the ability to become a certified reseller. And what I love about becoming a certified reseller is we get guidance and the real education that it needs for you to have a long-term business. And you have to pass an assessment test. So I wanted to pay that $900 because I also wanted to be able to have a certificate that shows I really know how to do digital marketing and I could teach other people, right? So that certificate means a lot. So what I want to do, I'm logging into my back office now. I have the website link in the description if you want to check out the program. And what I'm doing is I'm just going to the certification section. All right. So this is what we learn when we become certified resellers. So I did have to pass an assessment test, and that's pretty cool. When you pass the assessment test, you get a certification. I'll show you what it says, right? So you guys see. So if you do want people to take your online business serious as well, becoming a certified reseller will give you that extra that you need, all right? Most of the time when you're building an online business and you're selling digital products, you don't have anything that shows you have credentials. This is another reason why people won't take your online business seriously. Even if you're making 10,000, 20,000 a month and you're living a way better life than them. So yes, there's a part of it where you don't have to care what other people think because you can live a freedom lifestyle now. But if you are someone that likes to be able to show that you took your education serious, the same way someone goes to college, when you become a certified reseller with our top product package, you have the ability to show people online who want to do digital marketing that you took your knowledge and your skill set seriously, and you know step by step how to build a business the right way. All right, so I'll show you guys this. I appreciate you for hanging with me. And I'm showing you guys this. So this is in the certification section now. So you can see here, LBCR certification. Now this is a portion where we have to take a assessment test afterwards. But you see, who is a legacy builder and what makes us different? Why this certification matters? Look, let me play a bit of this for you guys. Why the certification matters.
Why being certified matters. First, it gives you instant credibility. You'll be certified and licensed, making you stand out in the industry. And you got to keep 100% of the profit. So there's no middleman, there's no commissions. You own your income and a proven business model. So there's no need to create products. You're plugged into a system that's already working, a done-for-you system. So that means immediately you can start earning an income. You get a customer today and you're paid 100%. You didn't have to create a product. You didn't have to create a system. You didn't have to create a website. You didn't have to create any capture pages. You have a proven business model that is done for you and ready to go. Your focus is on learning marketing and learning how to grow your email list so you can grow your customer base. Attraction marketing skills. You're going to learn how to get customers coming to you instead of you chasing them. And automated sales process. You're going to have your system set up once, and it's going to be working for you time after time. And you're going to have leads and sales coming in 24/7. That's the goal in this certification, to help you learn how to attract daily paying customers and grow your email list. So protect our community. This is so important. Certification ensures that only serious and ethical business owners resell this product. We have to make sure that people understand what to say, what not to say, ethical marketing compared to unethical marketing, how to not overpromise and underdeliver. That's really important, to never do that. You don't want to tell people something just to get them to buy. You want them to buy because they see the value in it. So that's one of the things that's very important about being certified, because not only will it protect your business, but it protects the entire community as well. So what is the number one problem this solves? Well, the number one problem this solves is most people try to make money online but lack the skills to attract customers. And what they do is they rely on spamming or outdated tactics instead of using a system that actually works. And this certification changes that. You'll walk away with real digital marketing knowledge that allows you to build a sustainable business. So if you're serious about building a long-term profitable business and want to stand out as a real expert, this certification is for you. And I'm so proud of you for being here.
Right, so you see, that was just one, right? That was just one video. I just showed you one video, right? So I just showed you one video of many. But when you become a certified reseller, you have to go through this education. So you learn about this, right? You see that? Shifting from an employee mindset to a business owner mindset, taking ownership of your results, embracing the power of consistency. Part of the 2-hour workday is being consistent. The breakdown of the Legacy Builders program in income streams, how master resale rights works, the power of community and social proof. Then you see here, leveraging your automated system, what the automated system does and why it's crucial for scalability. What is an email automation? What is conversions, right? Understanding conversion rates and how to improve them. What is digital marketing? What is attraction marketing? Understanding attraction marketing versus traditional outdated marketing. What is a personal brand? 3 simple steps to build a personal brand that attracts buyers. What is storytelling and marketing? All of this is designed to help you attract customers anywhere you go. The simple storytelling formula, crafting a compelling message to stand out, understanding the buyer's journey and how people make decisions online, and the 2-hour workday framework. Powerful, guys. And you see my 2-hour workday. I know I'm a bit live longer than just from 11 to 12, but hey, I love this. I love this stuff. I truly hope you're getting some value from this and you understand now you can 100% build your income through digital marketing. And we have a solution for you where you can learn how to do everything the right way. Anytime you make a sale, you keep 100% of the money, and it's instant payouts, which is powerful. You see here, compliance section, understanding FTC guidelines and staying compliant, understanding the do's and don'ts of reselling digital products, offering unapproved third-party services and why that's not allowed, how to make income claims and share results responsibly, your responsibility as a sponsor and a certified reseller, refunds, chargebacks, and disputes. And then after, you got to take an assessment test. If you pass the assessment test, this is what you'll get. You'll get also, like I have a certification, but I passed that assessment test. So you see that? I know how to market and advertise the right way. This is also why, income disclaimer, when I'm saying I have $900 days, the reason why I'm showing you is so that I'm saying it and I'm backing it up with proof. Because part of sharing income proof responsibly is like to show people, like if you say it, you got to meet, you know, people want to see proof. And I also let you know it's not a guarantee of income, right? So it's not to hype you up, but you can earn $900 commissions. So that's why I show proof. It's not to hype you up, but I'm not going to say you can make $900 a day and not show proof, right? People want to see proof. But anyway, look, when I passed that assessment, you see here, congratulations, James. This letter certifies that you have officially completed the Legacy Builders 2.0 certification program and have demonstrated a solid understanding of ethical marketing, digital business foundations, and the core strategies essential to growing and supporting the Legacy 2.0 movement. We are all honored to have you as a valued member of the Legacy community. Your dedication, growth, and commitment to integrity have earned you this recognition, and we couldn't be more excited to see the impact you'll create, right? So you see that? It might not seem like much to some people, but most people, it might not seem like much, but most people, they don't get anything to reward them for learning how to do digital marketing the right way, even when they do start making money. So I put my certification in a frame, and it's just something I'm proud of because it shows that I cared enough about learning how to do digital marketing the right way enough that I invested in my skill set, and I have something that I can always show for it. So I have it in my room over there, but I have my certification, right? So that's something powerful. Here, let me show you guys this. All right, so you see this? After you get your certification, you get this. You see that? So I just printed mine out. You see certificate of completion. This certificate is presented to confirm you're an LBCR licensed reseller. This recipient has demonstrated a strong understanding of ethical marketing, digital foundations, and the core strategies needed to grow and support Legacy Builders 2.0. So this is something really cool that you get when you pass the certification, that many other opportunities that you don't even get anything for learning how to do things the right way. So I love that we get certified as well. So that's part of another reason why I got the $900 package. So step one, promote a digital product that pays you 100% of the profit. Anytime you make a sale, you get access to the money instantly. Step number two, automate your business. In our program, we get a free high converting automated system that does the selling and the telling of the program for you. So you don't have to be a high salesman, right? You just get people to your system, let your system do the explaining. Step number three is get discovered. What we learn how to do in our program is we learn how to use social media, and you could pick any platform you want. They all work, but you want to just pick one. We learn how to use social media to build our following, to turn our following into customers, and to be able to create multiple streams of income. So I love YouTube as an example. On YouTube, I've been able to hit top earner leaderboards. I've been able to make $1,000 days. Through YouTube, I went from my zero to my first $100 to my first $1,000 to my first 10,000 to my first 100,000. I did all of that on YouTube. You don't have to have a large following. You pick the traffic platform that you want to build on, and it's about being consistent. The 2-hour workday is about whatever traffic platform you pick. This is where you're going to put in your 2 hours. So for me, it's YouTube. Once you decided the platform you're going to pick, it's about identifying your perfect customer, right? So let's say you're already busy. You got your family, you got things you want to do, you got your own personal life, you still have your own personal goals that you want to accomplish. How can you do this? Number one, you pick one platform, right? Let's say it's YouTube. Number two, you could do all of this from your smartphone. So you block off the time that you could put into your business. Maybe you can only do 30 minutes in the morning. So maybe you can do from 6:30 to 7 in the morning. Do 30 minutes there. Maybe you have another set of free time from 11:30 to 12. Do another 30 minutes there. That's 1 hour. And then maybe at nighttime, you could do from 12 midnight to 1. Late night vibes for the late night tribe. What I've learned is the internet never sleeps. So you never know. I've made $900 sales at 1 o'clock in the morning before. The internet never sleeps. But let's say that's what it is. You still got your 2-hour workday done, but it's about doing all your actions on one platform. The reason why you pick one platform is because our 2-hour workday consists of creating 3 pieces of content with call to actions, non-negotiable. 3 pieces of content per day with call to actions, going live for 1 hour, right? And then spending 30 minutes responding, reaching back to the people who asked you for info. So we don't cold call, we don't inbox hustle, none of that. We do attraction marketing, but it's about all on one platform. So I'll create 3 pieces of short form content on YouTube, YouTube Shorts, a 6-second video, a 30-second video, a 1-minute video. I'll do 3 YouTube Shorts with call to actions. And we learn to do short form because the key is creating freedom, right? Short form content gets you a lot of viewers a lot faster. So I'm building my subscriber list fast through short form content. I'm getting people to come check out my other videos through the short form content. And because we pick one platform to build on, when I go live, the more I'm consistent with going live at the same time, my audience gets to know when they can hang out with me, when they can catch me, when they can ask questions. So I'm creating consistency. 3 pieces of content per day, go live, connect with people. For the rest of the day, my automated system, my capture page is in the description of all my YouTube videos. On my short form content, I'm sending people to the pinned comment section, and I have my website link in the pinned comments. So now for the rest of the day, while YouTube is getting my video out there to people, whoever sees it, everyone that comes across my content, if they're targeted, right, and they're looking for a solution, they know exactly where to go. So step number 4 is to identify your perfect customer. Here's step number 5, where it all comes together. It's called, you do a CTA, all right? A CTA just means call to action, what I love about doing call to actions on YouTube, and this is how I've been able to have so many $900 days on YouTube. And if you get started with me in this program, my action taker bonus to you is I'm gonna email you my daily routine, the advertising strategies that I do every day to keep myself consistent. I'm gonna email you my daily routine bonus. If you decide to get started with me and get the top $900 product package, my action taker bonus for you for going all in with me is number one, I'm gonna send you my daily routine. But number two, I'm also gonna send you a 30-day AI game plan where it's everything from the prompts, the hooks, and the call to actions that you could do right here on YouTube with their new AI feature that they have. 100% free advertising. So that's a mega bonus when you get started with me today with our top package. But step number 5 is you just create a call to action. So this is where when you have content, let's say I'm focusing on someone who wants to be able to make $900 in one day for this example. I could say something like, learn how to create $900 days. If you're willing to work 2 hours a day and you have access to a smartphone and an internet connection and you would love to be able to make $900 in a day, comment 900 and I'm gonna send you the details. That's an example of creating a short form piece of content where it has a hook, value, and a call to action. Now, anyone who comes across this piece of content and they comment 900, those are the people that I'm gonna send my information to. You see what I'm saying? So you do 3 pieces of content like that. I'll do a short form piece of content where I'm using AI and it's just a simple prompt that gets my viewer to read the prompt and go to the comment section. And then in the comment section, I create the value that leads somebody back to my website. But the 5-step process is promote a digital product, automate your business, get traffic, identify your perfect customer, and then create relatable content with call to actions. When people respond, you send them to your website. With YouTube, you can have call to actions in your video where people can go just straight to the call. They just go straight to the description. Like I said, if you want to see how our program works, I have the link in the description of this live. See what I'm saying? Call to action. And then you just get a new customer. Rinse and repeat. Anytime you make a sale, you can earn between $100 up to $900. The key is to set your own clear goals. So how much would you love to make in a month? If your goal is to make $10,000 in a month, as a legacy builder where you can get paid $900 a customer, you only need 12 customers a month. 900 times 12, $10,800. Set your own clear goals. If you wanted to make $10,000 in a month, could you see yourself getting 12 customers in a month? 12 is very doable. I made $12,600 in my first month. So it's possible. You just got to hold yourself accountable, which goes into the next thing. You got to be willing to block off time and hold yourself accountable to do your 2-hour workday, a non-negotiable. 3 pieces of content a day with a call to action. So when people respond to your call to action, you send them to your system. Go live for 1 hour so that you build up the know, like, and trust factor. Your audience that you're building will get to know you, like you, trust you. That's who buys from you. Step 3, set clear goals and then be willing to stay coachable. If you have a smartphone, an internet connection, you're willing to put in 2 hours a day and you would love to be able to earn an extra $100 up to $900 in instant payout commissions straight to your PayPal account, go to dailypaywithfamba.com. I appreciate you guys. The whole core is you can build your business with just one platform. So when you're new, focus on one platform. Block off time, 2-hour workday strategy. Put that time on creating content on that one platform. Have call to actions that lead back to your system that does the explaining for you, and focus on your perfect customer. If you're a dad or a mom and you want a way to make more money for your family and have more of your time freedom back, go to dailypaywithfamba.com and learn how you can have $900 days working only 2 hours a day. I'll see you guys there. And when you get started with me today, no matter what product package you get, the $100, the $300, the $600, or the $900, my action taker bonus is I'm gonna send you my personal daily routine of advertising strategies to help you with your 2-hour workday. If you're like, well, James, I'd rather just do what you do, right? If you get the $900 program with me today, my action taker bonus to you is I'm gonna send you the 30-day AI game plan that I put together that comes with the prompts and the call to actions to put up. All right, guys, so I appreciate you for hanging out with me. I'm coming to you live from New York City. Learn how you can have your own $900 days without a boss controlling your income. And thanks to this blueprint, I went from making a couple $1,000s a month here and there to being able to have consistent 10K months coming in. All you got to do is stay focused, be clear, focus on high value, and take care of your audience. My final tip, when you see people making a lot of money, it's really because they built an audience, they lead, they give value to their audience, and those are the people who buy. So you can 100% do the same thing, all right? I know what it's like when you want to make money online, you want to get started, but you're like, yo, people play with you. This is Keep It Real Marketing. My goal is to help you create $900 days, help you have your first $10,000 month as your own boss. And anytime you make a sale, you get paid instantly. No middleman touching your money. So just create a PayPal account, click the link in the description, get started with me today, and then send me a personal message to let me know you're in so I can send you my personal bonuses. All right, guys, I look forward to working with you. I'll see you on the inside. This is how I made 12K in 30 days without having to create my own product and without having to go get another 9 to 5 to do it. You can 100% create a freedom lifestyle as long as you're clear about what freedom is to you. All right, guys, for me, it's just being able to spend time with my family, do the things we love, be the cool dad that can support my family with the things they want to do, be an excellent provider, and create a 6-figure income. So if you want to make $100,000 in a year, I showed you the math with the $300 product. One sale a day would be an extra $109,000. If you made one $900 sale a day, that would equal an extra $328,000. Imagine what an extra $300,000 a year looks like in your life. Like, how do you dress? What kind of food are you eating? What's your personality like now that you're confident because you know you can't get fired from your online business? How are you moving when you got a picture looking in your bank account? Right now, we're having a 30K and 90-day success run where every day for 90 days straight, we get a daily video and an action step, right? Imagine if you stayed committed for the next 90 days and you look back like, yo, I really made an extra $10,000 or an extra $20,000. Or like me, the first 90-day challenge, I made $30,600. Imagine just being committed for the next 90 days and you never know what can happen. If you don't do nothing, nothing happens. But imagine, even if you got started with our $100 package, imagine if in the next 90 days, you turned $139 one time into $3,000. That's still a major come up. Maybe you buy the $300 program where you can earn those $300 commissions. And imagine if in 90 days, you made an extra $6,000. That's still a good come up. Imagine if you bought the $900 package though, and you made 34 sales. $900 times 34 is $30,600. For you to make 30K in the next 90 days, it would only take 34 customers. So if you would love to be able to earn an extra $5,000 to $10,000 in a month with your online business, you want something you can have up and running quickly, you want something with no monthly fees, you don't need any tech skills, you don't need any previous experience because you're gonna get guidance every day inside our community. And you want that extra guidance. If you get started with me personally, I'm gonna teach you how you could build your business using YouTube. I made $30,000 in 3 months, all on YouTube, thanks to our program. I have my link in the description, guys. My name's James Famba. I love helping providers build up their cash flow with digital marketing, where you have no monthly fees. You keep 100% of the profit and it's instant payouts anytime you earn. Check out our digital growth community. There's 4 different packages. So when you visit the website, when you're checking out the different products, you're gonna always see the top $900 package first. If that's not in your budget, it's all love. It's not forced on you. Just scroll down and you'll see the 3 lower product packages. You can earn $100 commissions here, instant payouts, $300 commissions, 600 and 900. The top product package, the top recommended, the one I got the $900 package. That's how I was able to make $12,600 in 30 days. All right, so I look forward to connecting with you. If you're a dad, I know what it's like to want to make more money for your family. Learn how you can do that working from your smartphone. And when you get started with me personally, I'm here to help you, one-on-one guidance whenever you need. I'm gonna send you my personal daily routine. And I'm also, if you get the $900 package with me today, I'm also gonna send you my 30-day AI game plan. Guys, YouTube just released a new feature where on the YouTube Shorts, you can create AI text to videos, image to videos. I already know, I've already been using it. So I put together a 30-day game plan of YouTube short titles that you can use, a 30-day game plan of AI prompts and text that you can use, and call to actions. That's my way of saying thank you and helping you on your journey. All right, so I'll see you on the inside, guys. Go to dailypaywithfamba.com and then just message me and let me know when you're in, and I'm gonna send you my bonus training. I'll see you guys on the inside. Have an amazing day. And that's the 5-step process on how you could build up your daily cash flow online with digital marketing. I have the link in the description, guys. I'll see you on the inside. Let's get it.